In the world of American politics, clashes between leaders are nothing new, but sometimes a single moment rises above the noise and becomes unforgettable. It all began when Donald Trump publicly questioned Barack Obama's moral compass during a live interview. With cameras rolling, Trump leaned forward and asked whether Obama ever truly lived by the values he often preached. The comment wasn't subtle. It was crafted to wound, to provoke, to spark fire. Across the country, political commentators paused, waiting for Obama's response. Social media lit up instantly, people choosing sides before the dust even settled. Everyone knew Obama would answer. What they didn't know was how he would do it. Trump's challenge didn't stay contained to that moment. It echoed across headlines. Does Barack Obama follow the morals he talks about? Trump asked. The question seemed simple, almost casual, but it carried heavy implication. News panels dissected it, analysts debated it, and supporters of both leaders turned the moment into a digital battlefield. The tension wasn't just political, it felt personal. As the nation waited for Obama's reply, some expected anger, others predicted silence. But those who understood Obama's calm nature knew he would choose something far more strategic. When Obama finally stepped onto the stage during a community event, the room fell quiet. He didn't look shaken or defensive. Instead, he looked almost amused. His trademark calm expression held steady, and before addressing anything else, he greeted the crowd warmly. Then someone shouted the question that everyone had been asking. Mr. Obama, what about Trump's comment? The room shifted with anticipation. Obama paused, a slight smile forming, as if he already knew the exact words that would slice through the chaos and silence the noise. Instead of launching into a political defense, Obama did something no one predicted. He reached into his folder, removed a small note card, and read a Bible verse aloud. His voice dropped into a calm, steady tone as he quoted, "A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit." The room froze. It was a verse about character, consistency, and integrity, spoken without mentioning Trump's name even once. It wasn't an attack. It wasn't an argument. It was a reminder of what moral leadership truly means. The reaction was immediate. Some gasped, others clapped, but everyone felt the weight of the message. The verse wasn't meant to insult. It was meant to elevate. Obama continued, explaining that morality isn't shown through claims but through actions, compassion, and how leaders treat people who could do nothing for them. Without saying it directly, he drew a clear contrast. The crowd absorbed every word, and for a few seconds, even the cameras seemed to stop moving. It was the calmest yet sharpest answer anyone expected. Within minutes, the clip went viral. Commentators called it one of Obama's most elegant rebuttals. Supporters praised the Bible quote as a masterstroke. Even viewers who rarely engage in politics felt compelled to share the video, labeling it the moment that silenced the room. Trump supporters were mixed. Some dismissed it. Others admitted it was powerful. Hashtags trended worldwide. Memes appeared within hours, and comparisons between both leaders resurfaced across every platform. What was supposed to be a political jab turned into a defining moment. Obama later explained that leaders don't have to shout to be strong. They don't need to insult to appear powerful. True moral character reveals itself during pressure, and the only mirror that matters is the legacy one leaves behind. His answer reminded people that American politics, despite its noise, still has room for dignity, reflection, and principles. As he closed his speech, Obama delivered one final line that stayed with millions. Morality isn't proven by questioning others. It's proven by living in a way that earns respect, even from those who disagree with you. With that, he stepped away from the podium, leaving the hall filled with applause. And somewhere across the political battlefield, the shock of that calm, simple sentence continued to echo, reminding America that sometimes the most powerful response is the one spoken softly, rooted in truth, and impossible to forget. While the clip of Obama's calm response spread across the country, reporters quickly turned to Donald Trump for his reaction. At first, Trump avoided commenting, something highly unusual for him. For nearly an entire day, he remained quiet on social media. that silence, by itself, spoke volumes. When he finally responded, his message was short, defensive, and lacked the confidence he usually projected. Analysts noticed it instantly. Commentators debated whether the Bible verse had caught him off guard or whether the elegance of Obama's delivery left no room to fire back without appearing petty. Whatever the reason, it was clear the moment had unsettled him. Across television studios, experts from both sides of the political spectrum began dissecting the exchange. Some argued that Obama had delivered a masterclass in moral leadership, while others insisted Trump had opened a discussion worth having. But almost every analyst agreed on one thing. Obama's use of scripture, delivered calmly, without accusation, was a strategic move that placed him on higher moral ground. Political psychologists even discussed how tone, confidence, and silence can often hit harder than shouting. They highlighted how Obama's composure exposed the emotional contrast between the two leaders. As the debate continued, old clips resurfaced from past elections, moments where Obama responded to criticism not with anger, but with poise. These videos gained millions of new views. People began comparing speeches, interviews, and unscripted moments, noticing a consistent pattern. Whenever attacked, Obama responded with thoughtfulness instead of aggression. Commentators began calling it the Obama effect, a style of leadership rooted in emotional intelligence. This created an unexpected shift in the narrative. What began as a moral challenge from Trump transformed into a national reflection on leadership styles. Soon, everyday Americans took over the conversation. Churches discussed the verse Obama quoted during Sunday services. Schools used the moment in debates about leadership, tone, and public responsibility. Social media turned the quote into a powerful reminder that morality is demonstrated, not spoken. Influencers created reaction videos breaking down the message. Veterans praised the calmness. Young voters shared clips titled, "This is why tone matters." The moment became bigger than Trump or Obama. It became a reminder of what many citizens felt politics had been missing: dignity, maturity, and grace under pressure. Behind the main stage, producers were scrambling. When Obama delivered the Bible verse, studio staff exchanged looks of disbelief. Even the sound crew paused, unsure whether to cut to reaction shots or stay focused on Obama's face. One producer later revealed that the control room went completely silent for a full 5 seconds, something that had never happened before during a live political broadcast. They knew instantly that this moment would travel farther than the room itself. It wasn't just politics anymore. It was history unfolding live. Inside Trump's camp, the reaction was immediate. Advisors began drafting possible responses, some urging Trump to ignore the moment, others pushing him to fire back hard. But no response seemed safe.